So I know I already did a 9/11 video this year, and since I'm at my parents' house right now, I know this isn't going to get posted today, but tonight we had an event at church, and it was for the 5th and 6th graders. I was talking to kids tonight that were 2, 1, and not even 1 yet, and they started talking about September 11th. One little girl whose dad's a firefighter was talking about it. I'm sure it's come up in their house. Saying, did you know all these people died, and they died saving people? I'm like, yeah, we did. And they asked about the planes, and I mentioned Pennsylvania, Flight 93, and how they fought to keep it down, and the one in the Pentagon, and these kids, a lot of them had no idea. They were just asking questions, and why? Why was a question someone asked. Why would they do that? Why did they do that? You know, they're elementary school, and they're still so profound. How do you explain hate to children? I mean, someday I'm going to have kids, and they're going to be in their little red, white, and blue on September 11th, because that's what I do. And I'm going to have my kids do it. Something, we can't forget it. Because if we forget it, it's such a disservice to all those people we lost. And we can't forget history. Which is why I'm so desperately involved with wanting to learn history. You can't forget it. Because it deserves, it treats the people that experienced it poorly, and we forget the lessons we need to learn. So I explained the best I could that they didn't really like us, didn't like America, didn't like that, but I was so taken aback with trying to explain it. So for those of you out there who have kids, who hang out with kids, if they've asked you, there are so many people alive right now that weren't alive then. I mean, I know so many kids that weren't alive then. I mean, how do you explain hate? How do you explain 9/11? How do you explain the Holocaust? How do you explain death and hatred like that? And how it is grossly wrong and terrible, but that humanity has this ability to sometimes be so hard and calloused. And I know it's a sinful world, and I know we have sin attacking us, but there's something imprinted on us that it's God's image and that should be pushing us to try to not be the sinful state. I wish I could give kids all the answers, and as you never can. So yeah, in the comments, how do you explain hate? How do you explain pain like this and the world this way? Never forget 9/11. Never forget anything where people are willing to kill on that scale. So we need to work in the hearts of people so they can have love in their life, God in their life, beauty in their heart, so they won't want to hurt people like that. You can lift the families and friends and loved ones up in prayer. It's got to be a crappy week. Bye, guys. God bless.